Happy Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve. I think I did that right. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Excited to be here with you today. Wanted to run over some things very, very quickly. One is I've been talking about the importance of having a digital business card to create leads for you. If you haven't seen any of those, there's probably a video somewhere right here around this. If you're over on YouTube, it's probably the video that I did just before this one. Talking about that. Of course, if you're on Twitter or LinkedIn, feel free to subscribe, like, tag, whatever you need to do. If this provides value, really appreciate it. Again, if you do have any general questions, simply shoot me a text message to 314-498-7688. Just call me. I'm not answering, so you got to send me a text to me. Tell me who you are and why you want to chat. We'll set up a time to chat. If you'd like to see the digital business card, you can scan this QR code right up here. You can go to this website right up here, wherever there's a lot of places to get it, or you can click the link in the description. What I want to talk about is the prospecting side. It's nice that you have a digital business card. You've had your landing page. You've got your intro video on the card. You've got your call to action on the card. You've got your contact form, your lead generation form on there. So when somebody follows the call to action, either they're sending you a text message or they're filling out the form and you're sending them an email, whatever that part of that is, right? However you set that up. Is up to you. If you'd like to learn more about the digital business card that I offer, simply click the link in the description here. It goes in there. It's ridiculously crazy, stupid affordable, and I'll set your first one up for you at no additional cost. Very, very cool opportunity there. Anyway, jumping into this, one is your script, is your prospecting script. What do you say when you reach out to somebody? People don't care what you have, right? They don't care if you have a DNA, RBA, CBD, keto plan stuff. They don't care. What they need to know is what's it going to do for them? What is the big fat claim? What's in it for them? What's the value that you're going to deliver to them to get them to get so that you can move them to the next step, right? So your prospecting script, and I put it in the description here for you to make it easy. All you got to do is fill in the blanks, and then I've got some examples. I've got some examples here to help you fill in those blanks. And of course, you can modify them to make them your own. I'm not going to create a big fat claim for you. You got to know your numbers a little bit. So if you know that your product will help somebody lose 20 pounds in 15 days, and that's the average, then that would be your big fat claim. So I'm going to jump right in. It's going to go like this. This is your script. And you see, I've got it in the description here. You can literally copy it and you can adjust it to make it your own a little bit. And I put on here, I work with business owners like you. My script would say something like this when I'm reaching out to them, either doing phone calls or direct messaging. Typically, it's a lot of phone calls, and I'm going to introduce a phone call. I'm going to say, good morning. Hey, the reason for the call is I work with business owners like you to double their money every 6 months. To be sure I'm making the best use of your time. Are you currently positioned or have a plan in place to double your money every 6 months? That would be a script that I might use, right? In terms of the marketing side for Extreme FX Marketing, I might do something along, hey, the reason for my call is I work with business owners like you to help them increase their lead generation rate by 20%. To be sure that I'm making the best use of your time. Are you currently positioned to have a plan in place to get more leads? Something very, very simple. So here's my line items. I'm going to read these to you, and you can fill in the blanks with me. You see, I've got the script there that says I work with. You can fill that in. You can be moms, dads, physicians, doctors, car mechanics, credit repair people, whoever it is that you work with. You can fill that. You can fill that part in there. You see, I put in business owners like you, and of course, here comes your big fat claim, and you'll need to modify this. I just did some guidelines, so you need to make your big fat claim. You need to hone that in there to be sure that I'm not wasting your time. I work with business owners like you too. Grow your income daily, weekly, monthly. And you'll notice mine was, double their money every 6 months, right? To be sure I'm making the best use of your time. Make sure you put that in there. To be sure I'm making the best use of your time. Are you currently positioned to, or have a plan in place to double your money every 6 months, or grow your income weekly, or grow your income monthly, or grow your income annually, right? The next big fat claim would be, lose weight and keep it off, right? I work with whoever, right, like you, to help them lose weight and keep it off, right? Are you currently positioned to or have a plan in place to lose weight and keep it off? right? So maybe somebody responded to an ad, maybe somebody, you're having a conversation with somebody. You can say, hey, I work with people like you who are having a challenge keeping their weight off, right? Are you currently positioned to or have a plan in place to lose weight and keep it off, right? Next one, pay off your debt in 12 to 18 months. I work with business professionals like you to help them reduce their debt and pay off their debt in 12 to 18 months to make sure to be sure, I just changed this, to be sure I'm making the best use of your time. It's right in the script. Read it for us. The best use of your time. Are you currently positioned to or have a plan in place to pay off your debt in 12 to 18 months, right? Next one, improve your credit score. I work with business professionals like you. I work with people like you. I work with car dealerships like you. I work with whoever like you to help them improve their credit scores by X number. To be sure I'm making the best use of your time. Are you currently positioned to or have a plan in place to improve your credit score? Next one, grow your brand on social media daily. I work with business owners like you to grow their brand on social media daily to make sure to be sure I'm making the best use of your time. Are you currently positioned to or have a plan in place to grow your brand on social media daily? And you can another big fat claim, grow your team weekly, get more customers weekly, expand your pipeline. You can fill that in. So hopefully you got some value from this. I wanted to jump on here really quick and just give you an idea of a prospecting script. You can use it on the phone. You can send it through messages. You'll have to tailor it and tweak it a little bit to fit what you do, right? And make sure that when you're delivering something, you're not telling people what it is. You're telling people what it's going to do for them. I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. Have an absolutely Merry Christmas. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators and help you make a lot of money. Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye-bye.